Well, for the viewers at home, can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Matt Driver. I'm the owner of the Philadelphia Fury and also the CEO of the American Soccer League.
Thank you very much, sir. American Soccer League, the name is everywhere now. What exactly is your plan for American Soccer League?
We're looking to expand across the country. We've done a good job on the East Coast. I'm glad you asked that question, we're in the process of bringing in at least another 10 teams into the league in the spring. We're hoping that's going to expand to about 32 teams from Florida, the Southeast, Mid-Atlantic and up to the East Coast.
Thank you very much. When we look at the European kind of organization, leagues and everything, it seems they have a system whereby a teams go into the relegation and some move up, some move down.
Yeah.
In other words, that gives the teams, something to look ahead for.
Sure, absolutely.
Which is totally different from America. When we look at
not in the future though. The ASL plans is to do promotion and relegation.
Okay.
So, and how we see that, we've partnered with several international companies who have allowed us to waive the fee to join the league. Obviously there's still league fees and there's still a budget, but what we're doing is we're looking to bring in a minimum of 32 teams. Once we hit that number of 32, we're going to create a premier division, and then that way we'll be able to have promotion and relegation. But the teams that will go into that Premier League will be picked on standard of play, standard facilities, the budget, their organisation. That's what we're looking for, and then when teams get promoted or win the division below, they'll get moved up, and then obviously the team that finishes bottom will drop down. But we can do that because everybody's on the same platform. The problem here in the US, you've got 3 different organisations vying for power. You've got the MLS, you've got the NASL, and you've got the USL, and the price points to join those leagues are so far apart, and the philosophy is so far apart. But our philosophy is on a single platform. So we are in a position that we will be able to do promotion relegation, and don't get me wrong, we don't want to be MLS, we don't even want to be the USL or Division 3. We see ourselves as a first step for young men to play professional soccer in this country, and the best way for them to be able to do that is to get into a competitive league where everybody's on the same level, and those players who maybe have missed out on professional opportunities here will be groomed, they'll get another shot at it, and then from here they can move into higher leagues, either at home or abroad.
Wow, thank you very much, sir. When we look at the American Soccer League, we call it soccer here, but all over the world is football. Now, the young generation, it seems America, in fact, looking at the game from outside, they felt America is not playing good game. Okay. But from what you did last year, you brought the Spanish league here, Spanish side here, EBA, if I'm not making a mistake. Right. And the way you play them, home and away, what is your impression about American Soccer League?
Well, the first thing is when we played them at home here, we were winning the game 1-0 and they tied the game 1-1. And every player on the field was American. We did not have a foreign player on the team. And by American, we either had a green card holder or we had someone who was born here in the US. We then went to Spain on tour and we played a couple of teams in the 2nd and 3rd division, and we'd done extremely well. And they could not believe that our players were as good and as well organised as what they were. So we've had a lot of exposure. We were televised in over 92 countries. The Philadelphia Fury got invited to India, China, England, Spain to go and play in exhibition games. And don't get me wrong, the Philadelphia Fury was a good team last year. I think we're even better this year. But those teams like yourself who've come in, Super Green Eagles, they're also a great organisation. And when you come into a league for the first time, it's hard to figure out the rhythm of that league. It's not that one team is so much better than the other. It's just there's a different style of play that players become accustomed to, and then that league sort of develops its own style. So with the blend of various influences from other countries, we're seeing that those influences are now taking shape with the American player, and when they go abroad, they do extremely well. But there is an idea out there that Americans can't play the game, but it's the most popular played game in the country. There's millions upon millions of kids playing, there's millions of adults playing. We are now in a really, really unique situation where the game here is exploding. These players that you've seen tonight have been playing soccer in America since they were 3 years old. They're no different from the Africans, the Europeans, or the South Americans. They've actually got it better because they've got all of those other influences to help them develop. So, you know, I'm hoping that for the American kids that move on to the next level, they'll remember where they came from. I'm sure they will. And people like your organisation and ours and all our organisations within the league, they remember that they got their chance here because that's our goal. Yeah.
Wow, thank you very much, sir. Tonight's game, wow, much has been said about it, but it's as if one team is more prepared than the other. What can you say about tonight's game?
You know, like I say, it's different styles. I mean, you guys, if we'd have played you guys last year with the squad we had last year, it would have been a completely different team. We've adapted. Okay, so I didn't really want to let the secret out of the bag. We went to Europe. There was 4 players that were interested. All 4 players are playing tonight. We went out and recruited specific players that the European clubs had an interest in on their style of play. So we changed our style of play to fit what the European clubs would be looking at for individual players. So we're not looking, I mean, look, we won tonight. The score's irrelevant. What isn't irrelevant is the style of play that we adopted. So we changed a completely different style. You know, we kept some of the fundamentals in place, but we are developing players for all the leagues. And tonight we showed that because the thing I was more impressed with our guys was we played against a very good team, but we were disciplined in doing what we have worked on. It takes time for new teams doing that, you know. Yeah.
Wow, thank you very much, Coach. Finally, in the next 2 years, one, what opportunities do you have for the upcoming players? Then 2, where do you want to see ASL?
I would like to see an ASL team in every state. I would like to see 50, 60 teams. I would like to have a premier division. My whole goal is to take an ASL all-star team abroad. Hopefully by next year at the latest. We're negotiating right now to do that. I had some people tonight at the game from other countries that were here specifically to watch. Could we compete with teams abroad? And after watching the game for 20 minutes, 4 people were like, this is a no-brainer. You guys can compete. We will work with you. We will get you guys abroad. We will open up the door for you. That's our goal. And our goal is for the league to continue and to push players further up the food chain.
Thank you very much, sir.
No, thank you.
Bless you.
Appreciate it.
See you next one.
Take care. Thank you. Thanks.
Well, listeners, viewers, wherever you might be, all over the world, across the globe, you're hearing it live and direct from the man himself, the owner, the CEO of ASL, American Soccer League. And tonight, the dream, the aspiration, he has let us know what exactly ASL stands for and where they ought to be in the next 2-3 years. I remain your host, your anchorman, Rotimi, aka Velocity. I see you when we get there. Bye for now. Thank you. Have a good day.